Alrighty. Let me clear my throat real quick. First of all, yeah, check the sound. Thank you, Andre, for taking care of that, by the way. Um, First of all, the sound okay. Put a one if it's okay. Oh, what's up, dude? Am I coming in okay? If not, then I have to check on my phone. So you're gonna hear an echo. Nobody wants to put a one or two if I'm not in the chat. Let me just check real quick. So you're gonna hear an echo. Alright. Sounds like it's okay. What are you doing, Dill? Good to see you. Thanks for coming by. Andrea, thank you. Hello. Chad. There was somebody else here too. Dead Fred. Nat something rather. Cole or Nat something rather. Let me scroll up. So I wasn't going to go live at all, just to be honest with you. I'm off tomorrow. I cannot sleep. I was at Sam's stream for a little bit. I think I personally I know that Sam and Tommy Boy don't get along. At least last I've heard, they don't get along too well. I do like them both. Just FYI, I'm going to throw that out there. They're both mods of my channel. And then there was Jason KC, who's a beta, and I'm not trying to cause drama. I'm really not, but I have to bring a few things up. He's a beta. He's lied about me. He's actually doxed who he thought was one of my properties. It was actually a cop's house, which is ironic. A while back. Hey, what's up, Ben? How you doing, buddy? If you want the link, Ben, it's just private use only. We're trying to keep this G rated, if you will. I can send that to you via phone or IG, whatever I have. But I think I have your IG. I know I have your IG. I think I might have your phone number. I can give it to you through IG or whatever if you want to come up. Let's see. A couple other people have the link as well. But I wanted to bring up a few things. I'm also going to talk about something that's going to happen in the near future. And I can't speak a whole lot on it, but I can say certain things. So we're going to discuss that too. As far as the mod situation goes, hello, Susanna. Hello, the Warlock. The Toothless Ghetto Suspect. You changed your name to the Toothless Ghetto Suspect 2.5, it looks like. Hey, there's GLM. GLM, if you want to come up, you can. We are keeping it G rated. That means no cussing. So just FYI. Just FYI there. But if you want the link, just let me know. I'll send it to you. But we're keeping it family friendly tonight. We have 42 people in here. I guess I can get started. So Jason Casey's a beta male. He thinks he knows a lot of things. There's some things I can spill the beans on him, but I won't. Maybe I should, but no, I probably don't. I'd like to, but I won't right now. Anyways, people will be exposed through the proper legal way eventually. So let me just, with that being said, let me get into what I'd like to say on what's going to happen soon. There's going to be a panel. Well, maybe I should wait. The numbers dropped down to 36. We'll wait a little bit. CCC, how you doing? I know you don't like me, but hello. Keep it cool. Okay, mods. Let me give you the mod situation out. So, doxing, automatic ban. Just ban. So if you see any doxes, just automatic ban, period. Anybody that comes in and being threatening, saying nasty stuff, whatever, give them a warning, maybe like a 10-second timeout or a 300-second timeout, like 5 minutes or whatever. Second time, 24-hour timeout. The only ban is doxing. Or obviously something horrible like a threat or showing people's children or something like that. Other than that, give them a warning, just a little timeout. Give them time to think for a few seconds or a few minutes. If they come back again hot, they can be timed out for 24 hours. And that way they can't be part of the stream. All right, we're about 50 people in, 48 right now, and then we'll get started here in a little bit. Bill, it's always a pleasure to see you. Bill's naughty assistant. I assume you mean, well, I don't know if it's Bill GGBG or Bill Powell. I'm not sure, but hello. It's a beta. That's right, GLM. Yeah, there was a stream that just happened a little while ago. And he's a guy that the last catch I did, which is almost a year ago, actually, he was with me on that catch, and he was saying some false things about my family and I. And he was saying some stupid stuff in the last stream. There was like 160 people in there, 170 or something like that. That just ended a little while ago. So there's 50 people. Okay, we'll get started here. So let me get to what I really want to get to. I don't want to get to a bunch of whole lot of drama or whatever. I don't think he's banned in here. In fact, I should have checked on that first. I'm not going to allow him up on panel. He has his own channel. He has like, what, 100 or 200 or whatever on his, oh yeah, big time YouTuber there, right? So tough. Hey, King G Check, what's up? As you can tell, I've never taken away your wrenches, B-Socks. I wish you wouldn't take away mine all the time. I don't know why you do, but I wish you wouldn't. I never abuse my wrench in your channel, just so you know. I always have respect for the wrench in your channel. But what's up, B-Socks? Good to see you, my man. Now, B-Socks right there. Let me just put him up here. Drop your link, B-Socks. Drop your links, man. That dude is younger than my youngest daughter, and he has let's scroll up just a second real quick. Right there, King G Check. So he has a couple channels. If you could drop all of them, B-Socks, I'd appreciate that. He's in his mid-20s. He makes between 150, and he says this publicly, so you don't mind me saying this, right, B-Socks? Can I say your sorry, I cut out there just for a second. Can I say your approximate income, if I will, your achievements in life that most people don't have, let alone at your age? Can I talk about that just real quick? I don't think it's gonna mind. But drop all your links, man. So B-Socks, it's confirmed. He makes 6 figures a year. I'll just say that much. I'll just say he makes 6 figures a year. A healthy 6 figures a year. He's got a couple vehicles, one being a Camaro. He works hard. And he's now we don't agree on everything. Nobody agrees on everything, right? We don't agree on everything, but I have a lot of respect for him because he is a hard worker. And it's also kind of funny because his name, King G-Check, aka B-Socks, he G-checked some people off his panel that I never thought would ever happen, which is kind of funny. I won't mention their names, but I did put out a short on one of them, which he gave me permission to do. Check that out in the shorts. Let me go down to the comments real quick. And then I want to get into what I want to talk about here. Yeah, B-Socks, but we're keeping it family friendly tonight, just FYI. So as long as you keep it, family friendly, I will IG you, the DM you, whatever the heck they call it, the link. But we are keeping it rated G, family friendly, so no cussing or anything like that. So I'm sorry, I know, but I will send it to you if you decide that you can agree to that. I will send that to you. You're always welcome up here, of course. I'm going to send it to your glitch account, the glitch with the other name. I don't know if you want me to say it, so I'm just saying it that way. And it is sent. And then GLM, I'm going to send it to you too, in case you decide you want to come up. Ben, you as well. Thank you for your service, Ben. Appreciate you. And GLM, I'm going to send it to you as well. That way you guys will have it. But please, just respect the fact I want to keep it family friendly tonight. Appreciate that. So you guys have the link sent to your IG. So let me get to what I want to talk about for right now, and I'll be looking for people backstage. So I got a phone call today. So there's a couple things I want to talk about. Well, there's more than a couple things, actually. I don't know if I'll get it all in or not. I don't really want to be on here too long. I want to go to bed at a decent time. It's almost midnight already, but I don't know. This may go a couple hours. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes here. So I got a phone call today. So first things first is, again, I'm not going to talk about a lot of personal stuff anymore because people are disgusting and they like to dig and they like to do certain things that are inappropriate. So I'm going to be very careful what I say here. But my ex-wife called me today, and if you could keep her in your thoughts or your prayers, whatever you do. I know everybody here has different religions and different beliefs, and I get that. So that's what I mean by that. She's going to have to undergo surgery in exactly a month from now, or a month from today. So that's the first thing. Okay. Now, getting into the second part of this. So I'm going to have a panel. I don't know when exactly. Probably within the next week or two. It may be sooner. It may be a little later. I just don't know. I have to get everybody together on the same day or evening, whatever it may be. And it's going to be people that's never been on YouTube before, just so you know. Or maybe that's only popped up once. Or maybe said something in chat one time or something, or somebody that's never said anything at all. There'll be a lot of different people, veteran military, veteran police. There'll be a lot of different people. I have family members coming up. A lot of people. It's going to be a pretty big thing. And we're going to clear up a lot of stuff. So those of you that think, oh, well, Jeff this, Jeff that, Jeff hit me with the wiffle ball bat. Well, guess what? You're about to get proven freaking, I said freaking, wrong with receipts. So that's going to be fun. I'm thoroughly going to enjoy that. So I'm going to leave it at that for right now. That panel will be coming up soon. If it's something that people will let me know, say, hey, listen, we got to do this Tuesday. And we're all in agreements on that. Okay, well, I may have to set it up in a couple hours in advance. I mean, I have to do it to meet everybody's schedule. So it could be tomorrow. I mean, it could be, I don't know, it could be any time. But we're trying to, do this with some time, to prepare for it and everything, obviously, even though we've pretty much got everything together. So I encourage, whether you like me or not, I encourage you to come or at least watch it afterwards or whatever. It doesn't matter. It's going to clear up so many things, and it's going to answer a lot of questions. It's going to make a lot of people look stupid. I'm just going to be honest with you. It will. And a lot of people's going to be running with their tail tucked. Just know that. So there's my little monologue. It's short and sweet there on that part. Let's see, there's a couple other things I want to discuss as well. And I got to be careful on certain things that I say. Um, I talked briefly about it last time. Uh, See, I don't know if that's a real telly or not. I don't want any fake people in here just talking a bunch of nonsense. Hey, Ed, how are you? And I don't know why you said I'm the craziest person in the community, unless you were just trolling me or joking or whatever. But I don't know why you said that. I just literally passed the psych test again, so I don't know why you say that. But I will say though, it was fun watching Angela G, GLM, and Christy slam Lion Ryan. That was fun. I really enjoyed them up. Unfortunately, when they were doing that, I had first of all I had a phone call, so I had to go on mute. Didn't get to listen to all that quite. I haven't went back and listened to all of it yet. But Ed actually put up a premiere. Y'all check that out. A lot of that was on that premiere. That was really good. Um, and then I had to use the restroom, so I wasn't even present during all of that. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, just real quick. I didn't know she was in the hospital. Wait, hold on. I don't know if it's gonna. My computer. Hold on. In the hospital or out of the hospital? All right, there we go. My girlfriend is. Oh, okay. Well, that's good news. I didn't know your girlfriend was even in the hospital. Okay, so I take that as good news, right? I mean, obviously, if she's out of the hospital, that's good news. I didn't know she was in the hospital. Besides, okay, cool deal. It's always good to hear. PHI, I'm glad you're here. Why did you allow me to be doxxed on your channel and to allow people to say F my grandkids and I? I don't understand why you would allow that in a community that we're supposed to protect children and love children, but you allowed that. I want to talk to you privately, but since you're here, I just kind of want to ask you. I'm not trying to start an argument with you, PHI. Um, I don't know if you took that stream down, but I take that very seriously, and so does law enforcement. They take that seriously, and I'm just curious why you laughed and allowed that for me to be completely doxxed. I mean, I could say your entire name and everything right now, but I'm not going to do that. But I'd ask you at least edit that out. It's kind of like when Telly came up at the time because my computer's so slow. When Telly came up, now Ryan caught it. I didn't until I was told the next day. Somebody messaged me and say, "Hey, Telly's face was on your stream." I'm like, "No, he wasn't." It's like, "Yeah, he was." And this person gave me the timestamp. I went back and I was like, "Oh wow, I did not see that." Guess what? I edited that out. All right, so I would ask that you please edit my docs and my grandkids. Keep them out, please. So if you haven't privated that stream, please do so or edit that out. That's all I ask. I'm being very kind. I'm not being rude. Uh, I'm asking very nicely. Uh, so if you could do that, I'd appreciate that. Nunya, same thing. You've doxed me on your channel as well. So please edit that out. I'm asking you nicely. If you're watching, which I'm sure you are, I'm not editing anything. Okay, that is your decision. And that will be forwarded to the necessary people. Samantha, Elizabeth, you want me to continue? If you think that's cool to have me dox and to say F my grandkids on your channel, seriously, you want me to continue? I can go on, Samantha. I don't want to do that. That's the thing. I don't want to do that, but you guys do it. That's the thing. You talk about other people doing it and how wrong it is. You have these stupid rap songs about it and everything else, but then you guys do it. It's disgusting. It really is. It's so hypocritical. I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. And then let's see here. The Dan Islander, you're a piece of junk. You can go away too. You're perma banned. It's disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. So, anyways, Samantha, would you like me to continue? Samantha Elizabeth, you may to go on? You like me to continue? You just allowed it. I mean, we're supposed to be protecting kids, right? We're supposed to be protecting kids, but you allowed that to be talked about my grandchildren. Are you serious? Are you serious? It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Grow up. If I'm not mistaken, we're close to the same age. Oh yeah, I sure did. 502. She had allowed my full name to be doxxed on her channel, along with discussing stuff about my grandkids. I don't want to get into drama tonight at all, but I saw her come in here, so I wanted to bring it up. I just kindly asked her to please edit that out, just like I edited out Kelly's accidental picture or whatever. It was just it was on camera and it came out. I didn't see it at the time, but I was told the day after. I was like, oh shoot! So I edited that out. It's the proper, mature thing to do. Anyways, I'd like to move on to more happier stuff. So we could do that. You could be right and you could be wrong if I would too. And I don't know why I don't want to have to ban you, man. I just, I'm not going to allow people to talk about, I mean, see, here's the thing. What if it was somebody talking about her grandchildren or grandchild like that, or her family, or yours, or somebody else's? See, that's different. That's different when it comes to you. So put yourself in my shoes for just a couple seconds here. Think about that. I know that, Ed. I know that. I think you're just trying to make a point. I'm trying to put it on the screen here. My computer's not allowing me. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to make a point. See, when it's not you, I'm not meaning you, Ed, or anybody, and I'm just talking in general here. When it comes to you, it's different. But when it comes to somebody else, it's like, oh, it's a free for all. You know, but when it comes to you in general, people in general, then it's not okay, right? Oh, my ex-wife is pissed. My daughter, the mother and my son-in-law, they're pissed. A lot of people are pissed. Anyways, I didn't want to get into a bunch of drama. I asked kindly, very kindly, to please stop. It's happened on other social media sites as well, even other things. Yes, GLM. Yes, I was on a few, and they said "f you," to myself and my grandkids, and that. Yeah, it was pretty disgusting. Well, you were on one of the streams. You heard at least one person talk about that. You with Angela G and Christy, where they tore right a new hole, if you will. But anyways, I'm trying to stay away from drama, so I'm trying to move on here. So moderator, GLN, you're a managing mod, so you do what you have to do. I'm not going to put up with any BS. I'd like to move on and talk about more happier things. I mean, I actually entitled the stream. There was a show. I never really watched it. I watched snippets here and there. I don't really know much about it. I think it was called "It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia" or something. And I just like, you know what? I was making this new thumbnail for like a future broadcast, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just entitle it "It's Always Sunny," because it almost is. It's almost always sunny in New Mexico, so that's why I entitled it. Even at night. Yeah, that's what it was. It's always sunny in New Mexico, even at night, because it's nighttime. So I thought that was kind of a cool title. So I used my thumbnail that I made and kind of went with that. MVCap Fireside. If you go to it's on my channel. You were here, but if you go to 502 Valley Station Car Wash, the whole clip, the premiere is there. It's like 16 minutes long, I believe, or something like that. I think it's 502 Valley Station Car Wash. I think the premiere is there. Somebody clipped it, but it was on my panel. But if you just want to watch the actual part where you were up and GLM was up and Christy and I forgot who all was up, but yeah, there's. It's best just to go there and watch it there. There's a premiere that came out probably, I don't know, 4 or 5, I don't know, some days ago. I'm not caught up with everything in the community. In fact, tonight I actually chatted for the first time, or today rather, at NTF's for a little bit, and then over at Sam's for a little while, and then the chat just stopped. And then I was like, okay, because I think Sam had to deal with something. And I just typed something back to Jason KC. That's his screen name, by the way, too. So, anyways, and then I left. I came back, and the chat I think was still going. I said one more thing, and then I started my own, or I set my own screen. So that crazy lady compared me to a man. I that was on her channel. We're not going to discuss that here on my channel. I don't think that was discussed on here. I don't know. I know she did some streams about you. I did have to clarify that the main NVCap channel is not Ryan per se. He owns it too, but that's Alex. He's like the best. Well, he is the best catcher in my opinion in the community. There's a few others I could compare to Alex, obviously, but he's like the top notch. So don't compare Ryan to Alex, everybody, on the regular NVCap channel. Alex is top notch. He knows what he's doing. He does everything the right way, and he's very sincere at what he does. But LOL, it was on here. That's what I just said, Telly. But instead of watching hours of a panel, you can just go to 502 and watch the actual clip. That's what I'm trying to say. Just go there and watch the few minutes that it happened. I want to say it was like 16 minutes. I could be wrong. I might be off like a few, but instead of watching 3 hours or something, you can just go there and watch the whole. I mean, just that part of it, you know. So. No, MVCap, I did not lie to him. And he knows that. We talked on the phone. What happened was the person quit YouTube in the middle of the process. And you know that. So knock it off. You don't have to always fight, Ryan. There's something called life, Ryan, which you seem to have a lack of experience of. There's something called real life. Do you talk to your coworkers like you do in chat? If your boss came up to you at work, or a coworker, or at the grocery store, somebody comes up and says, "Hey, I just got married," or my daughter just got married, or I had a death in my family, are you going to say, "Show me your receipt," or "It didn't happen"? No, you don't say that to people in real life. If you do, you're nuts. So why don't you act like that in chat? Just act like normal people, like you do in real life. I know you act tough behind a keyboard, you know, all that. No, I'm not going to let you up, Ryan. No, I'm not going to do that. I did that once before, and you started going off on Ed's this and so-and-so's that, and this, that, and the third, and this person's that, and everything else, and I don't want to hear about it. So, no, you're not coming up. There are certain people that have the link. If they want to come up, they can. No, sorry, Michael, I'm not going to do that. I'm not letting Ryan up. It would be sucks. I can't wait till this panel. Oh my goodness. I can't wait till this panel comes together. It's going to blow people's minds. It's going to blow people's minds. It's going to make a lot of people look pretty ignorant. Let me just say that. All right, so I'm going to try to end the drama part of this right now. I mean, we're a half hour in. I didn't want to talk about this for too long. But unfortunately, there's a lot of immature people, and I just have to bring certain things up. So anyways, for those who don't know, Martin Luther King Jr.'s youngest son, Dexter, passed away. I believe now in my time, I'm in Mountain Time Zone. I believe it was this morning. That's when I got the notification. Maybe it was yesterday. Dexter, he was only 62 years old. I didn't read the entire article. I did send it off to somebody else and they did a stream about it. That was quite shocking. Also, there was something else I saw too. Let's see. Oh, Ryan, look, do I have to literally like time me out for 24 hours? I'm about ready to do that. In real life, oh my gosh, dude, you're a pipsqueak. Okay, you're a pipsqueak. Trust me. Okay. I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to say what I like to say. But yeah, you're just a pipsqueak. That's all you are. If you guys need a timeout MVCap Fireside for 24 hours, you may do so, moderators. You have my permission. I'm not going to put up with them. But anyways, yeah, Dexter was Martin Luther King's Jr. His youngest son passed away, unfortunately, at age 62. And, you know, I know a lot of people have their different whatever opinions on Martin Luther King Jr. I happen to like him. I think he did a great thing for our country. And it changed a lot of things. The protests and the marches and his speeches. He was a reverend. So rest in peace to Dexter. There was somebody else I wanted to mention as well, and I don't want to say the wrong thing. Was it prostate cancer? Okay, so let's see. Is that what he died from? I watched part of, I would say 10 to 15 minutes of, why is it not working here? Hold on, let me go back up real quick. Where's that right here? I'm assuming you're just, I'm not going to say you're lying, but I don't know. So apparently it was prostate cancer. Guess that's what it was. I'll have to look more into it. I'll get like notifications. This came from Newsbreak from the Associated Press. I think I actually got it from NBC, actually, to be honest with you, at first. I can't remember. But yeah, you just Google it. It's all over. But apparently it was prostate cancer, which most people don't laugh. I mean, Patrick Swayze was a victim of prostate cancer. Victor French, Michael Lennon, a lot of people. Prostate cancer is a very, very serious thing. It's almost impossible to cure. I've heard of a few cases where people have survived it and are cancer-free, but it's very, very low. So the name caught my attention. Let me see here. I don't want to get this wrong. I'll read to you from the horse's mouth, if you will. Let me just go to my link here. There's a football player that I wanted to mention too that passed away, which I was kind of in shock about because, well, if I say something, oh, where's the receipt? Anywho, rest in peace to Deion Sanders and community mourn 42-year-old Buffs veteran I assume that means the Buffalo Bills. Colorado. Oh no, Colorado's radio icon silence. Let me go here real quick. If this is Deion Sanders, who used to play for the Dallas Cowboys in the 90s, I'm thinking that's who this is. I could be wrong though. Let's see here. Sometimes I just glance at the headline and maybe read the first paragraph and I go on from there. But he was a sports icon in the Sports Hall of Fame. Passed away at age 80. So that wouldn't be the Deion Sanders I'm thinking of. I don't think it was the Dallas Cowboys. My bad. At age 80, the Saturday League began a legacy that transcends mere statistics and broadcasts. So for those who know him, wait a minute, real quick. This might be the same Deion Sanders I'm thinking about. Play-by-play, veteran sports player, announcer from 1990 to 1996, showcasing his versatility and adaptability in dynamic world of sports commentary. His distinctive voice, paired with encyclopedic knowledge of the game, made him a beacon of authority and entertainment, whether calling the action on this field or sharing anecdotes from plays, singers contribute. Yeah, it's long. Unfortunately, I can't post a link to YouTube. Shoot. I'm going to send to somebody, and if they want to do a story on it, they can. But rest in peace to Deion Sanders. The title is from, well, there's several different sites. I think this is the Associated Press. BKFC. It just says rest in peace, Deion Sanders, and community mourn 42-year-old Buffs veteran, Colorado's radio icon silence. There's that one. There's another one too I wanted to mention that happened recently as well. Oh, the Alec Baldwin, which somebody actually, I sent this to somebody, and they kind of did a story on it already. So thankfully, here in New Mexico and Santa Fe, he's been indicted. Finally. So Alec Baldwin faces fresh charges after a fatal shooting, a set of, quote, Russ, end quote, in October 2021. So here in New Mexico, Santa Fe finally indicted him for the death of at least one of the victims. Solar storm to hit Earth today, causing GPS and radio disruption. So apparently that earthquake. Now, who here is in California? I know there's a few. GLM, you're in Cali. There was supposed to be a huge earthquake, but apparently it was 5.3 is all it was. But that could be, that doesn't mean that it may not still happen. There was a 7.0 magnitude earthquake reported 11 hours ago in, let me get there real quick. Everything's so slow. I got everything going through my Wi-Fi. What was this at real quick? Probably another country for all I know. I've been trying to keep up with the California thing, so this was okay. This was in Japan. Okay, leaving at least 3 people deceased. Unfortunately, the quake began around 4 p.m. local time, 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here, with the largest measuring at a magnitude of 7.6. That is huge. That's a massive earthquake. But yeah, there's a couple of things I wanted to discuss, but I wasn't planning on going live tonight, to be honest with you. But there's a few things I wanted to address after Sam's stream. One last thing I wanted to let you all know of is up to 18 states could see the Northern Lights. Skim this real quick. Tonight, actually. States include, of course, Alaska. We all know that. Maine, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York, some Midwest states, including Illinois, Iowa, Nebraska, Michigan, Wisconsin, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota, and western states like Washington, Oregon, Montana, Wyoming, and Idaho. So you might see some northern lights tonight. That's pretty cool. You want to check that out. Anyways, Deion Sanders is mourning the loss of Larry Zimmer. Did I get that wrong? Did I get that? If I got it wrong, I apologize. It just says that. Let me go back and look real quick. Maybe I read that wrong. I could have. Obviously. Yeah, I'm probably. Yeah, that's what it is. 502. Then yeah, I guess I read it wrong. Like I said, sometimes I just look at the headline, maybe the first paragraph, but I'm sitting here. Let me go back to it real quick. Deion Sanders. Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad. You are right. Okay, my bad. My bad. Correction. So 502 Valley Station Rush is right. Deion Sanders and community mourn 42-year-old Buffs veteran Colorado's radio icon. Okay, you're right. You're right. My bad. I read that wrong. Okay. Thank you for clearing that up. I do appreciate that. I sincerely do. Thank you for clearing that up. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm glad you cleared that up. Glad you cleared that up. All right. Still, though, for those who are really into sports, that is a tragic loss to the sports community. I don't watch a lot of sports anymore, to be honest with you. Ever since the whole take a knee thing, when it became political, I just can't get into. I was such a. I am a huge football fan. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan, and yeah, so that really caught my attention. Yeah, so my bad. I'll call it a Speako instead of a typo. I'll call it a Speako. But thank you for clearing that up. I appreciate that. 502 Valley Station. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I'm glad you did because, you know, oh, Jeff said this and it didn't really happen. Oh my gosh, he's not God. He's not perfect. What are we ever going to do? Like, you know, humans don't make mistakes, right? But thank you, 502, for clearing that up. Sincerely, I appreciate that. No, actually, I don't know who. I've heard the name Larry Zimmer, Bill's naughty assistant, but Deion Sanders, obviously. Now, I don't need to prove shit, but I actually met the guy many, many times living in Texas because my girlfriend, when I was in high school, lived right literally next to Valley Ranch. So we used to like watch them practice. They used to throw us the football, Troy Aikman, and I used to go to chill and hang with them a little bit once in a while. But you know, that's in the 90s. So, you know, it wasn't the digital era. So I don't have receipts to prove all of that. So I didn't really even want to say that, but yeah. So, but yeah, okay, good. You got that cleared up. What happened to Locksmith? Actually, I heard, whoops, I clicked the wrong one. I think I did. Well, B-Sox asked, hold on, let me go up real quick. Asked what happened to Locksmith. I actually missed. Yeah, he's still around. He doesn't go live as much. Kind of like me, I don't go live as much anymore. So apparently, he went live. I think. No, somebody correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not up to date with everything. But he did go live recently. I want to say last night or the night before. And then I think he went live also, I think 3 or 4 or 5 days before that as well. And I unfortunately missed most of that. The last one, for sure. I didn't even know about the one before. Otherwise, I probably would at least popped up and said hello. But yeah, I mean, Locksmith's the moderator here. He might pop in. I don't know. Hey, Roots. How you doing? Oh, let me get that off the screen real quick. Ben, how you doing, buddy? It's good to see you. I did send you the link through IG if you want to come up. King G Check, aka B Socks. I sent you the link on IG, GLM, OTR has it. A few others. I'm not dropping the link. I'm just not going to let anybody up anymore because it becomes a unless it's designed to be a drama show. I don't want it to be. So yeah, I'm not gonna just drop the link for anybody. Sorry, not tonight. I'm not gonna be on very long, so this is just kind of a how's it going. I would kind of wanted to update everybody on the upcoming panel. Uh, I think it's going to be probably the best panel I've ever had, to be honest with you. And I think a lot of people are going to feel pretty ignorant once it's over with because they think they know certain things. And once they find and see the truth from family and officials, they're going to be like, oh, what? So I think it's going to be funny too, to be honest with you. I do too, Ben. I like Lost Smith. We've had our differences. We've talked about it privately. We have each other's phone numbers and whatnot. But but we talk on occasion. We text. We talk on the phone on occasion. Whatever. He was the first person that I ever went up on any panel on YouTube at all. So, yeah. I mean, we have our different. Everybody has their differences. We have our differences on things. But other than that, I've always liked Locksmith. So. I did for a while, Ben, but not anymore. Zero respect. Zero respect now. See roots. Sorry, folks, I can't keep up. My computer just won't allow me. I'm trying to put certain comments on the screen, but it's just not letting me keep up. I'll click it, and it'll go to like 3 or 4 down below it. Request from Ninja. I don't know who Ninja is. There's like a YouTuber that I'm subscribed to. I think it's called News Now Ninja or something of that nature. Yeah, I do too, Ben. Absolutely. Absolutely, Ben. Yeah. I don't have a problem with Sabby either. Now, I don't know honestly, I really don't know everything that's going on. I really don't. I'm not on YouTube that much anymore. Like today, I think I was in 2 channels. I think last night or the night before, I popped into 502s for a few minutes. He was talking about the Alec Baldwin situation. I had to rewind actually, and after the Reba and all the concert stuff, I don't know. I watched maybe 10 minutes of it or so, and then I fast forwarded a little bit, and then it was just a regular panel, so I just kind of fell asleep. I just don't watch a lot of stuff anymore. But I do like to watch the true crime stuff, and because there are certain channels in this community that do true crime. NTF is one of them. I need to check out Angela G's channel more. That do true crime or up, stuff like that. I really enjoy watching that kind of stuff. My dog's going nuts over the neighbor's dog. My pit bull. Let's see. Where is that? A clone. Wait. My computer is so slow. Hold on. Let me scroll up. I don't know what Joan's talking about there. Yeah, Roots, we can do that next time. I'm not going to be on here much longer, to be honest with you. I just kind of want to give a little update. Andrea D. I wish I could put that on the screen. Let me try. Again, my computer's so slow. Here we go. Let me read the whole. I haven't read the whole thing yet, but I got the gist of it there. All right, there we go. Why would you want your family and friends on YouTube and put them in harm's way? Is providing internet strangers more important than your family's safety? Please do. No, actually, I'm having my family and actual officials, authorities up on panel because my family's been attacked. So they're not going to be on screen, obviously. They're going to be private. We're not going to use real names or anything like that. They want to. They want to address some things. They contacted me about it, so you guys will know more when it happens, and I think there'll be a lot more that will be understood once it happens. This is something that's affected my entire family almost now, so because of that, we've decided to possibly do this soon. So I don't know when. I don't know who exactly quite. I mean, I know a few people, obviously, that's going to be up, but there'll be, I'll set it up in advance and I'll give as much notice as possible. I don't know how much notice I'll be able to give. If we have a date set and say like I find out tomorrow, I'm just spitballing here, and we all agree that we're all going to be off on this day at this time, and we can blah 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 blah. So if I find out tomorrow that in 2 weeks we're going to do it, I'll go ahead and set it up for 2 weeks. That'll give people 2 weeks notice, right? If it's one day, I'll do it for one day. If it's say, hey, it's last minute, I mean, I don't know. I'll do the best I can to give everybody a proper notice. It's going to clear up a lot of things. And a lot of people are going to look ignorant, for sure. That is for sure. Wolfpack, somebody actually ordered a voice changer, actually, for the stream, to be honest with you. Because they don't even want their voice. So believe it or not, yeah, actually, somebody actually ordered, I think it was from Amazon or something. I don't know. I'm not signed up to Amazon. I've got some things from there through my brother's account or my cousin's account or my daughter's or whatever. I don't have an account myself, but apparently you can get them on Amazon or something like that. But yeah, somebody wants a voice changer. But yeah, those who want, they're going to remain anonymous. We'll probably use some, different names and whatnot. Now, the authorities and whatnot, whatever they do is what they do. I'm not going to speak for them. But it should be interesting. Should be interesting. NB Rap Fireside. Andre is right. Yeah. I know that. GLM, you and I can talk privately. I can tell you a little bit more privately. Yeah. I would never do anything that would put anybody in harm's way, unlike some people in this community, as you know, that already has and will, because they don't care. All they care about is the clicks, the views, clout, or whatever terms are used. That's all they care about. They will do anything they can to prop themselves up on a pedestal and put other people down to the ground. Well, when things become real life, it's a problem. So when that becomes a problem, you know what we do in real life? We take it to the authorities. That's what we do. Sometimes it's attorneys, it's law enforcement, or it's both, or private investigators. It could be a lot of things. But a lot of that will be revealed on that panel whenever that happens, whenever we can find the time and the date and everything and all that good stuff. So I didn't want to go more than 30 minutes to an hour. We're at 57 minutes and 47 seconds. So I'm going to shut this down here pretty quick. Nobody's coming up, so I have no reason to keep yapping away. But I just want to say, Jason Casey, you're a beta. You're a wuss. You're younger than my late son would be if he was still alive. He was much more of a man when he passed at age 17 than you are at age 30. So I'm going to tell you that right now, Jason Casey. You're a wuss. You're a beta male. Be a man. Get a grandma's house. Okay? Okay? Be a man. Take care of your children, your child. Quit telling lies. And by the way, I got to clear something up. Apparently, he said that my mom is an alcoholic. My mother is goody goody two shoes. She is literally the Christian rock of our family right now. She's never smoked. She's never drank. She doesn't cuss. I mean, she is literally goody goody two shoes. That's my mother. She's a great Christian. Now, my dad has struggled with alcoholism as well as I have. But my mother, she is completely against it. I don't even think she's ever even had a wine cooler. Seriously. So that is false. So he lied about that. I guess that was on Cap's channel. I was told, I've been seeing that going around and people talking about it. That is a complete lie. I never told Jason my mother was an alcoholic. I would never say that about my mother. She is the sweetest person. She's completely against anything that's negative like that. So just throw that out there too. That's something I wanted to say at the beginning. There's so much lies that go around, and then they get turned into more lies, and then more lies, and then trolls grab that, make their own narrative, twist it around, and spread it around. There's more lies. And then it turns around and gets twisted again, and it goes to other communities, and there's more lies. And it's like, my gosh, just knock it off. Just knock it off. I mean, people say, oh, the internet's not real life. Yes, it is. You're real people behind the keyboard. I'm a real person behind a keyboard right now talking to you. We actually have real lives. So call it what you want, but this is real life. Well, anyways, I'm going to end it with a little bit of streaming on until I get this music thing put together, which I talked about. I think it was last stream. I had something in mind. I talked to Constantine about it too. Constantine and I are going to be getting together IRL soon at some point. So we might do like a little live saying what's up. We're going to go to a concert or whatnot and hang out and chill. So for those who know Constantine, we're going to be hanging out at some point in the near future. Jen A, I can't believe what you said. You said some pretty nasty things, but you also did talk. I don't know. I don't know about you. You're a different subject. You call me a lukewarm Christian. Okay. You know what? I'll tell you what. I make an agreement with you. When I was drinking, I'm 2.5 months sober now off alcohol. 2.5 months sober. I don't take illicit drugs either. Okay. I have medication, and we have recreational cannabis in the state, and even that I hardly touch anymore. But as far as the alcohol is concerned, I'm 2.5 months sober. So I will give you the fact that from the end of May to, I believe it was November 9th or November 13th, I have to go back and look, but around that time, I will give it to you. I was a lukewarm Christian for that period of time. But guess what? I'm still saved. And another thing is, I was also told, and correct me if I'm wrong, you abandon your child or children because they, I guess, are gay or something. I don't know anybody that could disown their child or children because they are whatever. I couldn't imagine that. I love my children regardless. I love them to death. Biological and step. I love all my children and my grandkids regardless. Would I agree with certain things? Like if they went out and committed some kind of horrible crime, would I agree with it? No. Would I still love them? Absolutely. Just like God loves us. You know, we're all sinners. And the Bible doesn't say, if some shall call on me, some shall be saved. He said all. All. That means anybody, everyone. I've seen the worst of the worst working in prisons and jails and whatnot that gave their life to Christ. And people would have their opinion saying, well, how could that person be saved or born again? Whatever word you want to put in there. It's all in the Bible, the way. Thou shalt be saved. Okay, I mean, just it's Bible. Look at the book of Romans, look at John, the book of John, and I can go on and on. Book of Ephesians, the Pauline epistles. So anyways, yeah, I don't want to get all preachy, but that's disgusting. How dare you? I think that's gross. So as far as I'm concerned, now that I've been sober for over 2.5 months, Jen A, you support Nazism. You said you supported Hitler. You said that. You said it again tonight. I have the screenshots. And then you went up on panel. You talked about how something about somebody was gay in your family or something. Gay means happy, by the way, originally, but it's been turned into a different word. But whatever. That you disown them. I call you either a fake Christian, as you called me before as well, or a lukewarm Christian, like it says in the book of Revelation. So there you go, Jen A. As far as I'm concerned, no, you're not getting a link. You're not welcome on panel. You're a disgusting individual. I want nothing to do with you, Jen A. In fact, you know what? You need some exercise. So I'm going to give you a 24-hour timeout. How's that? Take a lap. Later. All right. With that being said, it's been an hour, over an hour. I'm going to go. I appreciate y'all coming by. And members, again, I do have a couple of videos. I will try to get those up soon. I've just been busy. I had oral surgery a couple days ago. Yeah, just a lot of, real life stuff, that happens. It's called life. Work, family, God, everything else. So, but I have a couple of videos I will drop separately on members. So, sorry if I haven't put much up lately. In fact, there's some stuff I probably need to take down on there. I left some of the old drunk streams on there just for those who want to go look at it, whatever. That's fine. Eventually, I'll probably take those down. So if you are a member, if you haven't seen them all, go watch them now. Because in a few days, I'm going to start going through those and getting rid of some of those. I just don't need that. And but I have some new stuff I'll be putting up soon. So anyways, I appreciate you being here. Here's some StreamYard music, I guess, to play it out. I don't know. I don't know what to play. What do you guys want? I don't know. There ain't much to choose from. I'll just pick something here. All right. Hasta la pasta. See y'all later. Take care. I haven't looked at all the chat. I apologize. When it processes, I'll look it over. And if there's something really, really important that I missed, I will look through the chat once I rewatch it tomorrow or in a couple days, and I'll try to get back to you in some way, shape, or form, or I'll address it in the next stream. All right, take care. Hasta la pasta.